coat, I didn't mean to. I just wanted a friend. Somebody handed me a red fruit. I sunk my teeth right in. I don't know what happened. It was all so quick. Worried I'm making a habit out of letting my morals slip. You think it won't be here, then it is. You'll think it's bullshit, but if the shoe fits, then it fits. I thought the warning lights meant everything's perfect. I let myself down. 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 I let myself down again. I joined a cult, I didn't mean to. I just wanted love. I thought the veil wouldn't blind me. Thought I'd be smart enough, but it wasn't traumatic. There was no iron fist. For a moment I loved being ignorant. You think it won't be here, then it is. You'll think it's bullshit, but if the shoe fits, then it fits. I thought the warning lights meant everything's perfect. I let myself down. I let myself down. I let myself down. I let myself
I am Ric Flair, the President of the United States! Woo! 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 Woo!
It's getting harder for my mom to convince me I'll ever find someone who actually gets me, and whose strengths and pains are perfectly aligned for counterbalancing mine. But tell me if such a specimen does exist.
Rickshaw Tom just re-enlisted for 46 months. Boom bap boom boom bap boom bap boom boom bap.
We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
That's what makes me even believe I'd make the top of their list, so that we'd occupy the same space and time on any given timeline. But don't you think I earned a love for all the wicked nights I've known, surviving on a toxic world?
My tummy hurts. And I'm mad at the government.
Waiting for my only. Don't you think I earned a love I'm sure there's some perfectly legitimate reason why I've waited so long, been sung with every treason, but it's hard to have faith a better future awaits me from this bottomless hole.
Pizza! Pizza! Let's fucking go!
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy final Friday of 2024. We're in the home stretch, everybody. We're in the home stretch. But welcome. Welcome. Folks are filing in nicely. Where the heck's my mouse? There we go. All right, let's see. Looks like Waddy was the first one here. Waddy! And Anya May. Anya! Greetings, and Chris the Lamp. Welcome in, Lamp. Welcome in. And then Rick Chateau with the 46-month resub. Boom, boom, bam, 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 boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. Thank you for the resub, friend. Greatly appreciated. It's 2 months away from 4 years. Holy moly. Holy moly. Then we got HB here too. HB! Welcome in. HB, a new name color. HB! Taking my last edible. How am I out already? And Seema! Happy Friday, Seema. Nice to see ya. Thanks to Twitch Turbo Waddy. I've been really enjoying no ads. Does the trick. It does the trick, and it gives me extra revenue. I don't get much from Twitch Turbo, but I get something from it, so which is good for me. All right, everybody. Since we last left our heroes, or hero, this guy here, we finished up our week here. I spent a little more time after Tuesday's stream working on the system here. Think I got everything back. I got the Stream Deck thing figured out, so we've got all of our excellent stuff back in place. So that's running a treat. I managed to get all of my lights resynced again. So from your perspective, everything's exactly as it was. And from my perspective, aside from the fact it's running on Windows 11 now.
And butthole pleasures. It's not about.
It's running on Windows 11 and butthole pleasures. Speaking of butthole pleasures.
Mayor Panda Booty just shared 2 bits. Swiggity swa ooty.
Speaking of butthole pleasures, Mare Bear's backing up that ba-ooty. Swiggity swa ooty. Mare Bear! Hello, hello. Have you gotten any subs? I have. Last stream was kind of crazy. We got I can actually tell you. I think I got 3. I think I got 3 Valorant subs. 4. I got 4 Valorant streams from Valorant last stream. Because thanks to Chris the Lamp, Anya May, and Jim, we obliterated our world's hottest pain water goal, which, as you can also see, has the ante had to be upped yet again. So, I figured this time we're just hopefully we don't make this one. So, next stream Tuesday, which is our New Year's Eve spectacular. I'll be streaming here New Year's Eve. We'll have the ball dropping right here as well. So if you want to hang out and watch the ball drop and everything, that'd be awesome. But we will also be making the world's hottest pain water because we obliterated that thanks to like I said, Crystal Lamp, Anya May, and Jim, and those bonus Valorant subs. So yeah, I assume we'll need a little bit of reference to that. So what we're gonna do for that, for the homemade Sprite challenge is it's simple, but it's as it sounds. We'll follow. It's basically true to the spirit of the Sprite challenge, which is to drink a bottle of Sprite without burping, but it's going to be homemade Sprite. So we're got a little bit of a twist there, which also means I control the amount of gas that goes into it. So I will gas it on stream. So, I'm not going to be fucking with you. So that'll be the thing. And we'll do it via SodaStream. and we'll figure out one way or another, maybe by a spinner or a number generator or a poll or something, how many pumps of the SodaStream we're gonna do. I may regret this, especially if it's a if it's more than my normal amount, which is already pretty crispy, then but again, we have to hit 150 for that, and hopefully we're far enough removed from that it can just remain a lovely pipe dream. Homemade spray sounds good though. Yeah. Mary Bear got your car back. So it's all fixed and everything. That's awesome. However, Uber's still fucking me around and won't let me drive. Boo earns. I should make a Boo earns button. That's what I have two free spaces on my Stream Deck, and I don't know what else to put in there. I decided to throw in
Pizza. Let's fucking
because we marb, so I might as well have that one in there. But I've got two empty spaces. I've got two empty spaces on that. So maybe one of them should be a Boo earns button. Well, let me know what you think. Could be sound effects, could be. I mean, and I've got buttons for this and for lights and stuff already covered for scene changes and
Excellent!
All that jazz. And then I got something else I'm playing with, but it is nowhere near time for prime time yet. But it's inspired by something. Wait, is that the right one? Oh no, it's not. But just throwing stuff onto this other side. But yeah, other stuff for the new year. I'm not worried about it now. But we have two empty spots. So if there's something relevant to stream that you think I and only me should have at my fingertip, let me know, and we can program it in. Hear that? He's gonna be fucking with us, folks. Not necessarily, Waddy. Not necessarily. Lamp, what did you do? Speaking of Lamp's fucking with me right now, we've had a redemption for a burning ring of fire. Which, admittedly, it's been pardon the pun, it's been a hot minute since we've done it. So we're gonna do that as per my self-imposed regulations. That means not only are we gonna do it, we're gonna do it right the frick now. Because that's how we gotta do it. Their shitty AI. I'm gonna do the bits from chat leading up to seeing you putting that redemption in, and then we're gonna spin it. I just don't want to lose them. Mare Bear said their shitty AI background check company says I don't have a license when it's not even a year old, and I passed the background check with that fresh license in February. Oh, is because moving and everything. That's shit. That is shitty, Mare Bear. Yep, it's sunny, shiny, shitty. Oh, that's what you did. Lamp should be a button for this burner ring of fire. Anime giving us a heckin' lurk. All right, Anime, lurk away. We'll let you know when we're ready to marb. Bumper crack from Raccoon is gone. Ding on hood get g get. I assume that means that's fixed. From Psycho Pedestrian gone. Make my hashtag. Oh, that is an option. But that's nothing that I control. Because it's people accusing me of hacks, ploys, shenanigans, and stuff. Not me doing the accusing. But it's a thought. It's a thought. Oh yeah, by the way, no work tonight for me. Oh, so we've got a lamp here all night. I was starting to think, like, are you going to be out the door in like 3 minutes? No, I guess we got lamp all night. Well, we have lamp until, lamp falls asleep in his chair, but but that's fine. That's fine. We need, I guess lamp is volunteering to bring the chaos tonight. Alec picked a really good shop. We didn't even have to bring the rental back to Enterprise. They said we could leave it there and they would drop it off. That's awesome. Well, Hey, we'll take great news we can get at Mare Bear. That is awesome. That is awesome. We're happy to hear that. We're very happy to hear that. All right, Burning Ring of Fire. I will take your snoots, good sir. And then we'll jump on over to this bad boy. All right, take the lid off. And we've got one. We've only got 2 left that we have not done. So it's and they're on opposite sides of the board. So rather than sitting here spin, what I'm inclined to say is what if we like split this in half? If the spinner points in this direction, we do this bottle. If the spinner points in that direction, we do that bottle. Sound good? So that's out of the board, which would mean we do this one. Is everyone cool with that? All right, Lamp says it's good. He did the redemption, so there we go. This is number 5. Okay. All right, so we got 5 on the heat scale here. Yeah, that is a different camera. It does not focus nearly as well. But it is sealed, as you can see. I gotta bite the tip off this thing. Don't bite the tip. Hard. Fate should be popping in at some point. He's on the choo-choo. Yes, Fate's sent me a message when he was getting on the train, or after he got off on the train or something. And an FYI to all you lovely folks out there, it is Fates' birthday tomorrow. So if you're friends with him on Discord or something, or if you want to do it when he pops in here tonight, make sure to wish Fates a happy birthday. He will be hanging out with me tomorrow. All right. What is the blend in this one? We got jalapeno pepper, habanero pepper, habanero powder, ghost pepper powder. That's where it stops. Okay, it stops at ghost pepper powder. So we haven't gotten to Carolina Reapers or anything yet. So this shouldn't have that nasty bitterness, because freaking Carolina Reapers, dude. Part of the problem with them is they taste so bad. I've never had a Carolina Reaper forward anything that had decent taste to it. It just tastes so acrid. And that is the absolute most fitting adjective I can think is just acrid. Carolina Reapers taste acrid. This actually smells pretty good, though. So, in our good old trusty tasting spoon. Come on. Oh. That's a little more than I wanted, but there we go. That's probably okay. It's like 1.5 times what I would normally do, so I'm not going to take this out of frame, just so we're keeping it honest, but I got to put the cap back on this. I can do it. There we go, one-handed. Put that right back in. So that means we only have 1 left, and I think it's... It's 2. So the one we have left on the wheel is 2. And at that point, the whole rest of the wheel becomes fair game. So whatever first spin is, we will be having to do. So if someone redeems it next week and we get number 2 off the board, that means we're going into the new year with all 12 spots open and ready for business. But we got this one. This is number 5. The hottest one on this is Ghost Chili Powder. So should be warm. Should be pretty warm. But I'm optimistic it's going to taste good. It actually smells pretty good. Like if I got a plate of wings and it smelled like this, I'd be pretty stoked. I mean, I prefer OG Frank's Red Hot when it comes to my wings, but this actually smells good. All right, I'll stop yapping. Here we go. Thank you, Crystal Lamp, for the burning ring of fire, and it burns, burns, burns. Oh, I gave that one a swish. Okay. I think I underestimated it a little. Oh, that is garlicky. It's got flavor though. Oh, a lot of. It's got that prickles in the back of my mouth, but. I heard Rickshaw Tom burping in the background. It's gotten the saliva flowing for sure. So definitely hot. If this was on like half a dozen wings, by the end of this I would be in pain. But for a single splat,
And butthole pleasures. It's not about butthole
it might be.
pleasures at all.
It might be coming out. We'll see. But ad number 2. Oh, I don't think number 2 is going to be very hot though. But we could. I mean, we could just to say we did. I mean, 2 is better than adding number 12. But I'm not going to give you all any ideas. But yeah, the taste on that is actually really good. Very, very garlicky. If that was on food. Yeah, and it's pretty well dropping off now. Yeah. That is good. I think that's probably, if I sat down and specifically wanted to eat something spicy, but something I knew wasn't going to kill me, I think that would be my sweet spot. The number 5 on this wheel. I think that's my sweet spot. Of like, I specifically want that burn, but I don't want something that's going to give me the hiccups, something that's going to make my ears hot. I think that number 5. So just on the lower side of the halfway point. So was that? Yeah, I think that's about where I'd call my comfort spot, at least at this point in my life. Adding number 2 isn't for the heat, it's for the flavor. Touche, HB, touche. All right, maybe we will. Maybe we'll do that last one as a freebie and just roll it on in with the world's hottest pain water. Okay. I think we'll do that. So if I forget, one of y'all out there, either you, maybe you, just make sure to remind me. But yeah, thank you, Crystal Lamp, for the Ring of Fire, and we will.
Let me out and let me shit. Forget about this. Let me shit my pants.
If that's what you want to do. Oh yeah, we'll see how that goes. I got the weekend to fine tune my recipe, but we're just kicking a little homemade Mountain Dew tonight, so we'll see how that quenches the this number 5 heat. Why did my tunes stop? You didn't get to the end. Why'd you start over? That was the blurst of times. Actually, the number 5 goes pretty good with Mountain Dew, I tell you. Yeah, that faded really quick. Not bad. Not bad. All right, let's see what I missed in chat here. I'm here until I take some NyQuil and pass out. Well, with how hard you go, Lamp, I mean, if you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep, and we support you there. No, not even, because I needed to have a PA license to pass Pennsylvania's background check in order to work Uber here. So my license was already set up in PA moving camp. Oh, So it's just because they're stupid. Well, that sucks, but I mean, what can you do, Mayor Bear? What can you do? Add number 2 into the pain water. Add number 2 isn't for the heat, it's for the flavor. I didn't mind the strawberry buble I made. Definitely need to dial in the gas correctly, though. So how many did you do? Depending on how fresh the canister is, like for the first, I think 75% of the canister, I can get by with like three good presses. When it starts to wane, I have to do 4 and sometimes ease into 5 as the pressure drops. You did 5, wow. So that must have been really crispy. I think in their instructions they say 3 to 6. But I found, especially if I'm just like using soda syrup, that 3 good ones is usually a nice spot. And it's, it's more cost effective than, doing 6 every time. 3 to 5 is what they said. Okay. But the real trick is once you're running on fumes there, it's getting that last drinkable bottle out of it. And when I get to the point where I just, you can see how far it shoots the gas into the liquid, when it's no longer like going all the way down here and it's sputtering out around here. And I can tell that my 4 normal ones doesn't do it anymore, and I probably have like 2 charges left. I'll do that one, and then for the last one, I'll just lay into it. I just let it sit there and go until it's like and hope there's enough of a charge in there. But when it gets to the very end there, even if you're sitting there for like 10 seconds just holding it down, you're probably not going to get enough charge into it. It's just the way it goes. But so you didn't mind the strawberry. I mean, truth be told, I've only gotten one of these, and I got this peach, and I only used it once, and I didn't really like it. Maybe I used too much of it, because I think I did pour quite a bit in there, but I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another try. I mean, I'm always saying I'll try anything twice just to make sure I like it, and I've only tried it once, so maybe we'll do that. We'll do it on Tuesday, maybe, to offset the. Oh no, I don't want to dirty up the sanctity of the world's hottest pain water with. I don't know. I'll fucking figure it out, and then I'll let you know. But yeah, everyone, Crystal Lamp has informed me that he is now a home pain water maker as well, and has the same machine I do. So, woo! One of us. Gooble gobble. Man, they should sponsor me at this point. I've one at home, I have one on my desk, and now Lamp has got one, and who knows who's next. I also have a hose kit that'll let me hook up my regular CO2 tank to it, because the sending off for those the swapping for fresh containers, that gets fucking expensive. I do 2 at a time, and it's like $37. It's still cheaper than buying soda, but that's still in each one of those cans is only a pound. There's only 1 pound of CO2 for $16. When I used to reliably drop and swap my 5-pound CO2s for $25. So there's money savings to be had there. But yeah, heck of a way to start off our Friday, our last Friday of 2024. Wild. It's wild to think we've come this far. And just how much we're staring down the barrel of going into next year. But yeah, doom and gloom. My parents got me spare drinking bottles, and wish they got me a spare CO2 bottle instead. On the plus side is you can they're basically the same price everywhere, and you can just go into like Walmart and buy a spare off the shelf. Because the more you, and the one thing I don't like about is it's a well, actually you may be close to a place where you can drop and swap canisters in person, which would save having to dick around with shipping. There's not a place like that around here anymore. I would have to go into like within the capital region of New York, I think, which would, I think, to find a place where you can actually bring them in and swap them just for the cost of the gas. But I have to pay for shipping unless I want to get $70 worth of SodaStream stuff. But I have 1, 2, 3, I have 5 canisters between my 2 machines and my 2 locations. And I can usually time my mail-in, well, ordering replacements, because they send you the new ones, and then in that same box that already has return shipping on it, you just put your canisters in and drop them at the post office. I usually time that with when I need to re-up my SodaStream syrups, so I can reach that free shipping price, so I don't have to pay. They charge $8 for shipping, because I guess it's hazardous or something. Yeah, Walmart and Target both have it. I think they can. Yeah, and my Walmarts and my Target don't. I mean, they'll sell you the canisters, but they don't participate in the swap program. I was surprised to see they sell those at Staples. I mean, it's not too unusual. I mean, you can buy Keurigs and stuff like that, but I guess as in terms of like, office appliances, it's not all that conventional. I still think it's weird that I have one in at work on my desk, but I'm weird like that. I also don't use regular water at work. I use the bougie water out of the water bubbler thing, that has the jugs on top. It goes glug 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 when you get water out of it, and it's like fancy Vermont spring water. So I'll take that fancy Vermont spring water and I'll carbonate it and I'll turn it into Mountain Dew. Water cooler, that's the one. Yeah, I think it's a Massachusetts thing. No, that's water fountains. Yeah, they call water fountains bubblers in like the Boston area. You're supposed to talk about TV around that. I try not to. I'll just walk over with my bottle, fill it up, and go back to my hole. Fancy Vermont spring water, aka filtered tap water.
Gummy bear.
No, it is actually from a Vermont spring that I'm familiar with. So, at least I know it is just Vermont groundwater. But Vermont has some good taste in groundwater. I'll give it that. Twitch and VR, interesting. Oh, are you watching me in the third dimension, CP Geek? The third dimension. It's like I can touch you. It's like I can touch you! Wow! 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 All right, we'll stop trying to give CP Geek a VR-induced heart attack there. I call ours a bubbler. Okay, I mean, it bubbles, so if you're going to call anything a bubbler, I'd say that, as opposed to, like, a school water fountain. I wouldn't call that a bubbler. CP Geek! Had to do the greeting right. Can't believe that Taco Bell now sells chicken. I know. I saw a commercial for that, and I was like, "Is this a joke?" And then I saw a bunch of TikToks about it, and I was like, "I guess it's not a joke." I already have to go out of my way to go to Taco Bell, and the Taco Bell nearest to me that I still have to go out of my way for is also a KFC. So if I go to that Taco Bell, I'm not going to order chicken nuggets. if I go there and I desperately want chicken, I'll get something from the KFC side. The KFC side. You're in a flat floating window. Ooh. Makes me feel high tech and fancy. No, that's a water fountain. Exactly, Onyame. HB, 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 HB. That takes me back. Are they going to be nacho chicken nuggets? If someone takes them, if someone tries to take you, be like, these are nacho chicken nuggets. That is probably what they're going to do once their luster the novelty wears off of chicken nuggets at Taco Bell. What? They'll probably like reintroduce them as a companion to nacho fries, maybe nacho nugs or something. I mean, considering the demographic for Taco Bell, I would imagine they would call them nugs. You know. Do you have your 3D glasses? He has more than glasses, Mayor Bear. Those lion that's a lion, isn't it? I'd be lying if it wasn't. Nacho chicken nuggets. But yeah. And I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't seen the menu with them there, but it doesn't seem like they're selling them in things. They're just like selling them as is. Like, here is Taco Bell nuggets, not like here's a Taco Bell nugget burrito. Which seems the likely thing that they would do is take an ingredient and put it into another ingredient. Because that's all Taco Bell is. It's the same 5 ingredients arranged slightly different. They just the PhDs and everyone at, you know, the Taco Bell labs are just using supercomputers and blockchains to figure out new and exciting ways to combine the same 5 things. And yet they keep figuring out how to do it. Doritos Locos Chicken Nuggets. Then there's another one, yeah. Inside a Doritos Locos taco, which is used as the crunchy thing inside of a Crunch Wrap instead of the tostada. I'd eat that. So I figured out the reason why I can't stand seltzer water. It's the water they use or the minerals they add to the water. Just like I can't stand Saratoga spring water loaded with minerals. The nasty bitterness kills the yum. So, can I make seltzer without the stupid, horrible bitter? Yeah. You just need plain water. And I've actually found when I take the bougie Vermont spring water from work and gas it up and just drink it as is, it's pretty freaking good. It's pretty freaking good. My tap water here has, it's fucking Champlain Valley, you know, Chittenden County tap water, so it pretty well reeks of chlorine. I have a sink filter, which helps a bit, but I also I don't go right from sink to CO2. I'll put it in the fridge for a while, and it can at least partially degas. Nice, bougie. You'd call our kitchen bougie. I mean, it's the totes approps word. CP Geek is now a virtual reality man. I mean, if anything, he's been a virtual reality man for a while. For a while. But yeah, you can absolutely, like, if there's a spring water you really like, or a type of bottled water you really like, you could absolutely gas it up and turn it into seltzer. That being said, I don't think I've tried turning the theater's water into seltzer yet. And that, per my own testing, is very good water, and it tastes really good. I bet that would be awesome. He's been Unreal for about 4 decades now. Don't touch him, he goes brrr. There's one spring that the water is like drinking regular water without all the minerals. Straight from the quarry? No, from the sink in the green room, which comes from a well that's drilled into the ground right next to the quarry. So I mean, honestly, it's probably the same water, but it's at least pulled through, rocks. But I tested it with my own water testing equipment, and it reads like it's been run through a reverse osmosis machine, which is really ridiculously clean. And it's been tested by the state in the past and is near the top of the list of some of the cleanest tested water in the state of Vermont. So I haven't found it, and I had it direct from the actual Saratoga water fountain. Another thing I thought about, which could be really funny, if and when I ever go back to Italy. This is a random TikTok that came on today. Someone talking about like how anybody can technically make holy water, and like the Catholic rules around holy water are like, and how ridiculous they are. And then people chimed in with the fact that you can in the gift shop at the Vatican you can buy Pope holy water, and then because of like Catholic rules and everything, as long as you have 51 by volume 51% holy water, you can add more water to it, and it's still by Catholic rules the same holy water. So there's like an infinite holy water glitch. And I was like, if and when I ever make it back to Italy, I think I might want to go to the Vatican just to go to the gift shop, just to get myself an actual bottle of Pope holy water, just so I can take it home, just so I can make myself this much extra Pope holy water, and just so I can turn it into Pope holy water, Pope holy pain water. Because that's something that amuses me. So, just for fun and for lulz, I kind of want to do that and like document my journey of like turning it into a 60-second video of like me getting on the plane, flying to Italy. Here's Italy. Here's Vatican City. Here's me in the gift shop. Here's Pope holy water. Here's me flying back home. Here's me duplicating the holy water per Catholic regulation. Here's me turning it into seltzer. Here's me tasting Pope holy water, realizing how gross it is. Here's me turning Pope holy water into Mountain Dew or something. Does that mean your burps would repel vampires? I'm pretty sure they already do. I'm probably like 2% garlic in all honesty. Research has shown that holy water is extremely contaminated. I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I wouldn't. And knowing how gross Rome is, like, I don't think you'd want to drink anything that touched the ground there. But again, for the internet lulz and stuffs, Pope holy Mountain Dew. I hear you have to pump your stomach when you drink that stuff. The holiest of pain waters. I haven't found it, and I've had it direct from the actual Saratoga water fountain. It's right across from the Automobile Museum on the Avenue of the Pines. Maybe I'll have to get some of that. Maybe that should be my thing in the next year, is finding different types of water to turn into pain water. Like different for whatever, like this is famous water for this reason. And then just gassing it and seeing what it's like.
A Wild Strong Bad reference. Oh, yeah. There's lots of Wild Strong Bad references around here.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay, get out of here.
Oh, you let the door open.
Well, you should know better. Get out of here, Homestar.
You never let me have any fun.
New challenge. Get Eric 1,000 subs and he'll go to the Vatican, get some holy water, and make it into the holiest pain water ever created. The only way that would make it better is if, like, I mean, I know I couldn't do it, but if I was able to get into the Vatican, at least into the Vatican gift shop, like wearing one of my big Silent Bob coats, and then inside the coat I have my fucking Soda Stream there. So like I buy it at the gift shop, and then even there in the gift shop I gas it right there, and
Zamp. The cheat! We did not install that light switch so you could throw light switch raves. Now let's break that thing open and pour it in Homestar Runner's Mountain Dew. I hear they have to bump your stomach when they drink that stuff. That's right, the cheat.
Meh, 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 meh. Moo.
The cheat is not a cow. The cheat is so a cow.
oh, what was it? Was it Life is Strange? It was Life is Strange Before the Storm that I ended up I had accidentally set started the game in Japanese mode, and I couldn't figure out how to change it, so I turned the dialogue volume down, and I ended up reading all the dialogue as Homestar Runner characters. So it ended up being this odd love triangle between Strong Bad and Homestar. Or not love triangle, but like, you know. Those were the days. I'm having old internet flashbacks. Those were the days. Those were the days. How long would you have to drink nothing but holy water in order to make holy piss? Well, I mean, flying on a plane does dehydrate you quite a bit. So, a flight across the ocean would dehydrate you. And then, I mean, if I really wanted to go, I could just, you know, try to get myself as dehydrated as possible so that I'd know that all the piss coming out was technically holy water. But then I'd have all this holy piss, and what do I do with it? What's happening?
Got something. I've got something! Come to Papa Moon. That's it. Come on. Oh. Oh. Ah.
Hi there.
Who are you?
I'm old Greg. Pleased to meet you.
What do you want?
Maybe I should ask you the same question. What you doing in my waters?
Just taking the air, you know. Not fishing.
But then how come this hook's in my head, fool?
It's nothing to do with me, sir.
It's attached to your rod, mother liquor.
Don't kill me. I've got so much to give.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Thank you for the old Greg, Crystal Lamp, and the 100 bits to make it happen. I think you'd have to make a holy shit before you make a holy piss. The fact that this is the conversation we're having, this is just fantastic. Just fantastic. I mean, in theory, if you just drank nothing but holy water for a few days, all the H2O in your body would be holy. Yeah? Although you might have to... I don't know, in terms of... Yeah, maybe. But because of the Catholic infinite holy water glitch, I could just make a massive amount of holy water. I mean, you can also, like, the average Joe can make holy water, but there's a Catholic disclaimer of, oh, but you only should in the event that someone needs to have their last rites read because they're imminently going to die or something like that. But just because it says, oh, but it's only for special occasions, but you still can. It doesn't say, like, it doesn't work unless it's in this circumstance. and because of the infinite glitch of as long as like there's 51% in the container and you keep topping it off, and people do this. Like they've gotten their Pope water and they've like drawn lines on the bottle so that they just keep refilling it before they get to that point, and it remains Pope water. So all what I have to do is take whatever size bottle that is and then get something twice as big, and then I have double the Pope water, do it again, and I have double the Pope water.
7 bits. According to most Christian denominations, drinking holy water is not considered a sin. However, it's not a required practice, and the primary way to use holy water is to bless oneself by making the sign of the cross with it, with some denominations like Eastern Orthodox Christians more commonly drinking it as part of their traditions.
That's interesting. But it also amuses me because, I mean, as most of you know, your boy was brought up in the Mormon church, and the Mormons abstain from alcohol, but they have normal sacrament during service, but there is no wine. So what do? The Mormons drink holy water. So me as a kid, I drank a lot of Mormon holy water already. So now if I go through this route of getting Pope water, if Joseph Smith's holy water is still in my system, then I could have like an ideological war waged within my own body of Mormon water versus Catholic water. Just fucking funny to me. But thanks for sharing that, Crystal Lamp. That is some good information to have. Just cross yourself. Yeah, but why on the outside? Why not on the inside? Purge the demons within. Now you know. How do we get onto this topic? Because I mentioned the Pope water and going to Italy and getting Pope water to turn it into pain water. That's how we got on this topic. That may be a long-term thing for 2025, is just trying to find different interesting waters to turn into pain water. And maybe the season finale of that will be trying to get my hand. I mean, in the best world, it would be me going to the Vatican myself to get some Pope water. But barring that, either buying it or whatever, obtaining it. Blessed art thou, Pocket Man Sleepy Sauce. I mean, that could be a secret ingredient. We don't know. We don't know what's in it. The glass on the bottle is very dark, so you can't really see what's in there. Does Frontier fly there? No, but I could at least fly to a place, to an airport that does, for free. Topics like this are why the internet was invented. Yeah, we're doing it for the sake of human and holy water science. I think we got to do it. Well, I mean, as of this week, I have 56 hours of PTO, like vacation time, not like separate from my sick time. So I've got at least a week, and it goes up by 3.69. Nice, every 2 weeks. Once you're in Europe, it's so much easier to get around, and it's cheap. Yes, it is. You can plane hop from country to country for like 20 to 50 euros. It's just, you got to get there first, and going from Boston to Iceland is surprisingly affordable. So yeah, I may, maybe this is what I'm gonna have to do, or heck, I can drive a stick. I can just rent a car. I ain't against driving, although I would not want to drive in Rome. I'd fucking figure something out. What is that? Fucking figure it out. Oh, did HB find some Pope water Oh, whoops! I don't have a scene for this maid. So hold on, everybody. We gotta. I want to. Let's get on the same page here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Okay, here we go. All right, well let's get my mug on there too so we can see what we're doing. Oh god, they're advertising to me. All right, there's us. That'll do. All right, no, we don't want to send the Pope gift shop a message. Holy water. Holy water! Ooh, you can pick which Pope you want. So $9, how much? 10 milliliters? That's freaking robbery. Well, it's Catholic Church, are you surprised? Oh, but these are cheaper. So I guess depending on what's on the bottle. Holy crap, there's a lot of varieties. I don't want a stainless steel cross pendant. I'm looking at fucking holy water. Go away. You'd have to buy so many at that size just to carbonate it. But because of the holy water glitch, I would have to get a 20 milliliter bottle, pour one of these into it, and then just use regular water, and then I have 20 milliliters of holy water, and then a 40 milliliter bottle. Put the 20 in to make 40. So it scales pretty quick. But to get the whole effect, I probably would have to buy a whole bunch of this, because I'd have to do it straight up. Eric, scroll to the bottom. Worldwide shipping. You can buy it online. Oh, 100 milliliter bottle, 16. Okay, so the more you buy, the more you save. 16. Okay, that's not bad at all. I mean, it's $16 for fucking water. But how much is this? So 100 milliliters is $16. On one of these standard, and there's half-size bottles here, but for this size, if I was to make this much, I would need 9 of those, because it's 840 milliliters to the carbonate line on here. So I'd need 9 of those. So 16 times 9. Not cheap. Still not cheap. Let's see here. So 16 times 9. We need $144. We need $144 to buy 9 of these to make one SodaStream bottle full of Pope water. But in doing that, because we'd have 60 milliliters left over, so we could then use that leftover 60 mils for the infinite Pope glitch. But I would probably need to buy one that I didn't open in order to get it home. It's Pope again. He called the shit Pope. Oh man. Well, thank you for sharing that, HB. Now I know what to plan financially to make this happen. So I need to bring at least 150 like US dollars strictly as my Pope water budget, not counting anything else. Oh god, what? This is ridiculous. Why am I doing this? Why am I even contemplating doing this? Because life is short and you got to do stupid shit. It makes it worth living. New sub goal? God. I don't even know what I would have to set for a sub goal to make that happen. I'll have a better idea next month. Once I get December's payout, we'll know right about what I'll get for 100 subs. Well, I mean, it'll also be bits and everything like that, but well, 'cause you get about half. So I don't figure out that math right now. That's enough math for one day. Let's see. CB Geek has chosen 4 restaurants now that don't seem to wish to exchange their currency for their foodstuffs. Might just have to go make a sandwich. Aw, man. And it's Friday, too. You should be able to get food on a Friday. But it's a Friday between Christmas and New Year's, so yeah. I guess I kind of get that, but it still stinks. Apparently you can order Pope water in small quantities. Explains that you're currently live streaming on Twitch about their wares. See if they'll provide a free sample with a certificate of authenticity. You'd have to buy so many at that size just to carbonate it. The biggest on that page is 100 mil for $16. Oh, and you told me that. Scroll to the bottom. I looked. I should learn to read my messages in order, huh? Thanks, Jensen. It's Pope again. Wait, y'all get paid? Well, about $3 a sub. You need about 50 subs to cover the cost of the Pope water itself. Yeah, the Catholic Church needs more promotion. I mean, what do they even do? Well, apparently they're going into the Catholic Year of Jubilee. So they opened that fancy door that they only open once every 25 years. So, I mean, that's something I'd have to do when you get there. Apparently, with how Catholic dogma and everything works, every 25 years with the Year of Jubilee, you walk through this specific door that they only open once a year, and you get all of your, you get not all of, but most of your sins forgiven or something like that. It's kind of like a version of what happened in the movie Dogma. How they said, well, everybody who walks through the doors of this church is forgiven, and that caused the holy blasphemy thing. How does the year before not turn into a purge? I mean, kind of look at the year we've had and what we're going into. So that's every 50 years in the Bible. They're supposed to forgive. Oh, that's what it is. Forgive every debt. But yeah, apparently 2025 is the next one. So I've a bunch of TikToks showed up of them like wheeling the Pope up to the door so he could open it and everything to make it official. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do that as well. Maybe I'll have to buy the Pope water on a credit card and then get my debts forgiven. Including financial debts and indentured servitude. So I walk through there and I don't have to pay my credit cards and I don't have to pay my student loans. Got it. Sounds like a win-win to me. Does this mean we're all supposed to indulge in incredible sins so we can all be forgiven next year? Well, only if you can get to the Vatican and walk through that door, apparently. I'll have to do it and I'll let you all know if it works or not. I'm going to do this, not pay back my student loans, and if they get on my case, I'm going to call them anti-Catholic. I've been checking sins off my bucket list. Oh yeah, you gotta set that high score. I'm not going through that door, erasing my progress. So does the Pocket Man's sins get forgiven then? I don't know. It depends on if I want to bring the Pocket Man. Imagine that. Imagine like I'm in the gift shop buying my Pope water, and then all of a sudden on TikTok we see a vlog of Pocket Man, shirt off and pasties on display, walking through the door in the Vatican to get all of his sins forgiven. Pocket Man can't go through the door. He's passed out drunk on communion wine. New on Eric's stream, visiting the Pope. You can't arrest me for all those money crimes. I've been forgiven by the church, so this violates my freedom of religion or something. So now apparently this is lore. This is lore for us, and rather than just being a silly idea to joke about, I guess I have to go to Rome and do this now, rather than just joking about it. I guess, and I'll have to live stream while I'm there, I guess. But if I take that whole trip and everything, and I make content while I'm doing it, that makes it a tax write-off. So, just like that M4 Mac Mini I bought earlier this year, that's a tax write-off too, because I make content with it. Just saying, I could. Anyway. This is not the conversation I thought we'd be having tonight, but here we are. Get it, loser. We're going to the Vatican. Holy shit. I mean, I've been in Italy once in my life. Once. You know what happened the last time I was in Italy? When I was putting on a show for people, the Pope died. Not joking. Not joking. I was on stage halfway through the performance. Dude rushes up on stage, says something into the microphone in Italian. Full house. Fucking loses it. Crying and wailing everywhere. We don't know what's going on. Our choir director, he whispers, like, the dude whispers in her ear, and then she kind of takes a second and leans into us and is like, "The Pope has died." So we're standing up there with our choir music and everything in this beautiful fucking church in northern Italy. I think we were in Verona, and we're just like, what do we do, Lisa? So yeah, last time your boy was in Italy, that was Pope John Paul II. That's when he died. So, and that's the only time I've been to Italy. And this current pope, they're having to wheelchair him around. So I don't know if you're placing bets on a celebrity bucket list this year, and I put plans in place to go to Italy. Might not be a bad bet, just based on history and everything. So, a Lannister always pays his debts unless he visits the Pope. What did you do? Who, me? Couldn't be. Then who? I'm never going to be forgiven by the Catholic Church. My very existence as a trans person is a sin to them. I'm glad I'm not lactose intolerant, because if I went to Italy and couldn't enjoy their amazing cheese, I would be so upset. Yes, that is a terrible thing, Mayor Bear. But beyond the cheese, the fucking gelato stands everywhere. That's what would kill me, is not being able to just get fucking pistachio gelato everywhere. Well, gelati, as they call it, ending with an I. Gelati. Oh, so fucking good, my God. And coming from someone from, the state that Ben & Jerry's comes from, I'm like, fucking real street Italian gelati's the fucking shit. Give it another 20 years, they'll learn to look the other way. Drink one for the Pope? Not Pope John Paul, George, and Ringo. I can imagine Lisa's reaction, because she probably didn't know what to do. Yeah, exactly. She had that, she was in her proper conductor's form, and she raised her baton, put her hands together, and sort of looked off to the side for a bit and then looked at us. Bring your music back up, everyone. We're picking right up where we left off. And that's what we did. And then like the last couple of and that was like halfway through the trip too. And then the last couple of days, like every place we went, like everyone, all the Italians and everything, everyone's mind was elsewhere. It kind of felt 9/11-y, to be completely honest. It was like everywhere you went was just TV news, and just everyone just, all the Italians everywhere we went, all the restaurants and everything, they're just sitting there like hands on their face, just glued to the TV, just what's gonna happen. As like an entire generation is learning what happens when a pope dies, because that pope had been in place for like what, 25 years, like a whole generation. So Lisa believes in Buddha. I think at the time she was, because she used to be Catholic, and that's part of why she was so mad all the time. And I think at the time she was still Catholic. It was before she found Buddhism and kind of chilled out. Is it just me, or does he keep spinning? Me? Do I keep spinning? Or did I miss a reference there? Oh. Are you still there? Oh, what the heck happened to my bitrate?